Blackstone Audio presents The Sorrows of Empire, Militarism, Secrecy, and the End of the Republic by Chalmers Johnson. Prologue: The Unveiling of the American Empire. Our nation is the greatest force for good in history. President George W. Bush, Crawford, Texas, August 31, 2002. As distinct from other peoples on this earth, most Americans do not recognize, or do not want to recognize, that the United States dominates the world through its military power. Due to government secrecy, they are often ignorant of the fact that their government garrisons the globe. They do not realize that a vast network of American military bases on every continent except Antarctica actually constitutes a new form of empire. Our country deploys well over 500,000 soldiers, spies, technicians, teachers, dependents, and civilian contractors in other nations, and just under a dozen carrier task forces in all the oceans and seas of the world. We operate numerous secret bases outside our territory to monitor what the people of the world, including our own citizens, are saying, faxing, or emailing to one another. Our globe-girding military and intelligence installations bring profits to civilian industries, which design and manufacture weapons for the armed forces or undertake contract services to build and maintain our far-flung outposts. One task of such contractors is to keep uniformed members of the Imperium housed in comfortable quarters, well-fed, amused, and supplied with enjoyable, affordable vacation facilities. Whole sectors of the American economy have come to rely on the military for sales. On the eve of our second war on Iraq, for example, the Defense Department ordered 273,000 bottles of native tan sunblock, SPF 15, almost triple its 1999 order and undoubtedly a boon to the supplier, Control Supply Company of Tulsa, Oklahoma, and its subcontractor, Sun Fun Products of Daytona Beach, Florida. The new American empire has been a long time in the making. Its roots go back to the early 19th century, when the United States declared all of Latin America its sphere of influence and busily enlarged its own territory at the expense of the indigenous people of North America, as well as British, French, and Spanish colonialists, and neighboring Mexico. Much like their contemporaries in Australia, Algeria, and Tsarist Russia, Americans devoted much energy to displacing the original inhabitants of the North American continent and turning over their lands to new settlers. Then, at the edge of the 20th century, a group of self-conscious imperialists in the government, much like a similar group of conservatives who a century later would seek to implement their own expansive agendas under cover of the War on Terrorism, used the Spanish-American War to cede military bases in Central America, various islands in the Caribbean, Hawaii, Guam, and
Sample complete. Ready to continue?